Guys, I'm so excited that you're still hanging with me. Yeah, these are my turkey necks, guys. I'm going to be putting those in my greens for flavor. So we're going to carry these turkey necks over to the greens. Guys, as you know, I have a big old, we had several mixtures of greens. We had the collards, turnips, and mustard. So 2 bags of collards, 2 bags of mustard, 1 bag of turnip. So that's what it's looking like. Guys, y'all check on, look at my, hold on, let me get my flapper here. Y'all see my, hog maws, guys? Y'all see them. I'm gonna wipe the pot off, but yeah, I'm gonna have to put a little bit more water in here because I don't want them to burn. That's what they look like, guys. They're coming together. They're gonna be just like chitlins. Okay, but we're gonna get back to these greens, guys. They're on high. They're gonna be cooking down, but it's a big pot of greens. And we washed our turkey necks. Normally I will put turkey tails or ham hocks, but I tried something different. Oh, my thing is steaming up, water dripping. But these are turkey tails, guys. We're gonna put these in here. Okay, see that bone is going to give these greens some flavor, guys. I'm telling y'all. Keep watching me. I'm telling you. Oh, hey, I learned this from my mother. My mother taught me well. See, these are turkey necks. And we're going to put those in there. And we're going to push them down in there. Okay, guys? You got to watch the greens because, you know, you may have to turn them down if they start boiling over. But there may be a little bit too much water, but I don't think so. Because with the flavor, they're going to boil down. They're going to be oh so good. And these are a lot of greens, guys. So they will be boiling. They are getting ready to start boiling. But, guys, I want you to add something else in your greens. I don't know if you do this when you cook greens, but I've always added oil. See this oil? Olive oil. I've been taught by my mother to always add oil. We're going to pour some oil. I free pour, okay? I free pour. And the purpose of the oil so that your greens won't be dry. Okay? You can see them, guys. See that oil on those greens? So that they won't be dry. And I noticed when you put the oil on there, it they just seem a little smoother. They don't be like dry greens, you know? And that oil helps it kind of not to be dry. So you put a little oil on your greens, guys, and you let that cook. If you don't want oil, you don't have to, but hey, that's how I roll. That's how I do things, okay? So, guys, we're going to let those greens cook, and as those hog maws continue to cook, I'm going to tell you the other dishes that I will be preparing with our Thanksgiving meal today. That will be sweet potatoes, guys. We're going to cut up some sweet potatoes, and also I'm going to make some homemade potato salad. And that is going to be, and macaroni cheese, and that is going to complete our Thanksgiving meal, guys. Okay? That will be completing our Thanksgiving meal. And we're going to come together and bring it all together. This feast, this festive meal. And we're going to let you see what it looks like. We're getting ready to make my homemade cornbread for my dressing. And the way I was taught, you know, growing up by my mother, this is a perfect measurement of how to make homemade cornbread. Got 2 hands of meal. Self-rising meal, boom, boom. 1 hand of self-rising flour, boom. 2 eggs and a little oil. I'm going to put a little water in here and I'm going to whip it up. And then I'm going to put it in this pan. And I'm going to repeat that process again so I can have 2 pans of cornbread. But let me go over here, guys. I got a lot of eggs. I got about 12 eggs. 7 of these eggs are going to go in my dressing. And 5 is going to go in my potato salad, homemade potato salad. So I love eggs in my dressing and my potato salad. So I just want to share that with you. Okay, guys, here we are. This is my dressing. And I'm going to be making a potato salad. I have about 6 eggs that are going to go in there. I put 6 eggs in here. I split them up. Okay, guys. But as far as this dressing, we've already got the bread here. I've already put the meat in here. I cut some more bell pepper. See, this is what I do with my dressing. Okay. From that broth, I took the chicken and I put it in here. And what I do, I kind of blend it up, let the bread cool off. And I cut some more green peppers in there. Because when you bake it, it's going to soften up. As long as you got a sufficient amount of broth in there to go in your dressing, it'll soften these vegetables up. The celery, onions, and bell pepper. Okay, guys? So that's that chicken you see in there. I'm blending it up quite well. I'm blending it up. And what I put in there, I put sage, pepper. I didn't put no salt in there because I taste this dressing broth and it has a little seasoning in there, but I may end up putting a little salt in here, guys. So you blend it up. I don't have any time, but I did put some basil. Did I put some basil in there? I've never done that before, but you don't have to do that. So you blend that up pretty well. And then if you have extra bones in there, guys, just take them out. And see, I put 2 more leg quarters to the side, so once I blend this dressing up, I'm going to put these 2 pieces on the top, you know, kind of, you know, make it look like it's presentable with some leg quarters on the top. And that's what I do, guys. I take the chicken, all that is loaded with meat in there. You may get some pieces like this, a little gristle part. Leave it in there. More to eat on, okay, guys? And then I'm going to go ahead and get this going. So, guys, let me go ahead and finish up. And then get these potatoes going so I can make my homemade potato salad. And then I'm going to make some sweet potatoes and macaroni and cheese, guys. And that's going to be it. But I'm going to just give you a visual of a little snippet of all the things that I'm prepping here together. But in the end, it's going to come together and make a great meal. There you go, guys. I'm getting ready to turn these off. They're very tender, the way I like it, okay? These greens have been cooking a little bit, and they're, let them cook a little bit longer, and then I'll cut those off too. These are done. They're real tender, guys. Woo! Can't wait. Stay tuned. Okay, guys, here's the finished touch. It's getting ready to go in the oven. Nice size, nice portion. Okay, make sure you have plenty of, make sure it's moisturized. See how that's moving? There's plenty of moisture, plenty of broth in there. Stock. Blend it in pretty good, guys. You can see the whiteness from the eggs. So, getting ready to put my foil on it and put it in the oven. I'm going to bake it for about 45 minutes, you know. And there you go. So, stay tuned. Alright, guys, the potatoes are done. I actually have my eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 eggs. You see here, potatoes. I left the skin on my potatoes, guys. That's how I normally do it. I like it like that. So I cut them in chunks and I boil them. So, you know, boil them. Don't make them mashed potato, but just boil them enough that they'll be a little soft. They'll be soft to make potato salad. And what you see here, guys, I got relish in there. What I'm going to do, I'm cut some onions in there. I put a little mustard, and what I'm going to do, I do have a little mayo in there, okay, guys? So I'm going to whip this up. I'm going to chop my eggs up, whip it up, and then that's going to be my potato salad. So I just want you to see that. Getting ready to prepare the next dish. Stay tuned. All right, guys. I just want to show you what my potato salad looks like, guys. This is with the skin on it. It's really chunky. I don't cook them where they're mashed. I just cook them where they're like soft enough for when I get to, you know, stirring it up, it will be firm. But guys, this is the potato salad. It's really good. Tastes good. Perfectly seasoned. Everything is done quite well. Relish, little bit of mustard, salt and pepper, onions, you know, a little mayo. Stir it up. Boom. There you have it. I'm boiling my peaches, guys, because I'm going to add a little cornstarch, a little water and cornstarch in there. And that's going to be for the peach cobbler. What I say? Peach cobbler dump, whatever they call it. Anyway, that is what's going to be heating up here. My water here is for my macaroni and cheese. My dressing is still cooking in the oven, guys. It hasn't browned all the way yet, so I'm going to let that cook a little longer. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to go ahead and pour the pasta in this boiling water. I have salt in the water. I'm going to have 2 boxes of this. The macaroni type of pasta. Where's the other one? Okay, guys. Look at my greens. My greens are done. What do you call it? The hog maws are done. Ham done. Dressing is almost done. Okay, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and put the other box of macaroni and cheese in here. Just letting you know what it is that I am preparing. So I'm not going to let that cook all the way. I'm going to let it cook enough because it's going to finish cooking in the oven, because I'm going to put some heavy whipping cream in a skillet with cheese, and I'm going to stir it up, and then I'm going to pour it in this almost done mac, and then I'm going to put it in the long pan, and then put cheese on it, guys. So we're going to let that cook. Alright, but while this here is trying to sizzle, I'm going to go ahead and put some cinnamon in here. Okay, guys, cinnamon with sugar. Okay, put that in there just like so. Also, I'm going to put a little nutmeg. Okay, see this nutmeg, guys? I'm going to put a little of that in there. Put a little nutmeg in there. Just a little. Okay. Alright, and then I'm going to put just a tiny bit of vanilla extract. Just a little bit. Okay, guys. Okay. See, I didn't measure that. I just, tried to eyeball it and pour what I think may be sufficient enough. So that's that, guys. I'm going to let this heat up a little bit, and I'm going to do this cornstarch. What I'm going to do, put some cornstarch in a little bowl, and I'm going to put some water in and stir it, and then I'm going to pour that in there so it can thicken up a little bit. And what I'm going to do, guys, once that thickens up, I'm going to pour this in a long silver pan, and I'm going to pour this yellow cake mix right directly on the top. Guys, I'm going to have to show you how I'm going to do it, and then I'm going to pour a stick of melted butter on the top. So let me go ahead and get going, guys, and stay tuned so you can see what it is I'm talking about. So I'm almost done cooking, guys. I just got to prep those what you call them, sweet potatoes, and cut them up like yams, and put some brown sugar and butter and all that good stuff. But just hold still, guys. We're almost done. We're about to get ready to eat soon, okay? Hold on. Alright, guys, I'm making my peach cobbler dump cake. You're supposed to use 2 of these big cans, okay? What I've done, instead of dumping it in here, I put it in this pot. This little pot here. You're supposed to use a full can with the juice, and the other one you're supposed to drain. But I forgot to drain it, so I end up putting both of the cans in there. So what I've done, I scraped all the peaches out and put them over here, and I poured what you call this, the syrup, the thickened syrup over here, because I added some cornstarch and a little cornstarch and water to it and let it cook. I had some cornstarch in a bowl, but I had water in it. I put cornstarch and I stirred it up, and I poured it in this concoction here, and then I let it cook a little bit. So I've taken the peaches out and put them over here, and then I put this, some of the juice over here. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to sprinkle a little. I already put some in it when I was cooking it, but I'm going to sprinkle some cinnamon sugar on top. Okay. They call this the peach cobbler dump cake. And the reason for that, you're just going to pour the cake mix, which I have is yellow cake mix. You're just going to pour the cake mix directly on top of the peaches. Evenly distributed. Okay, guys, please do so. It's my first time making this. It's going to be good. I've seen some videos about it. And you're going to see little chunks fall out. So, guys, you may want to, and that's a big chunk right there, baby. You may want to kind of take the bag and squeeze the bag and make sure the chunks are kind of, broken down. If not, you can break it down with a little mixer spoon. So you pour it out entirely, the whole bag, on top of the peaches. Okay, guys? It's going to turn out well because I've seen it done and I was like, okay, I got to try it. Okay, guys? Let me finish pouring it into the pan. Open the bag up, guys. Hold on. Gotta finish pouring it in its entirety in the pan. Now you can take some kind of spatula and spread it about, guys. Okay. Make sure if you have one of those spatulas with the rubber end, that would be great. If you don't blend it in, guys. You just need to kind of smooth it across the top. So hold on for a second. So just smooth it over across the top. Blend it in. Kind of blend it in. Yeah, don't try to mix it in there. Don't do that. Just blend it in real good around to the edge. Look at this big chunk here. Guys, I'm gonna have to pick this up. If you get them too big, you just can take your clean hands and kind of break up the cake mix, guys, and just kind of spat it all around. Okay, guys, don't try to blend it in there. Just smooth it out to the edge. Okay, guys, spread it about like what I'm doing. One may say, girl, that ain't gonna turn out right. It will. Believe you me, because the juices that's mixed in there with it, guys, it's gonna help cook this cake, bake the cake on top. It's gonna have a beautiful golden brown crust. And it's gonna be, you know how cake tastes, right? It tastes so good. I'm trying to get in here so I can distribute it evenly throughout the pan. That's what I need to do. Okay, guys. So bear with me for just a second, because this is my first time. And the first time is a charm, baby. Make sure it's pushed against the wall. I think I've done the best that I can do for now. But to me, it's feeling like this section here is a little thick right in this area. Okay, guys. I think that's going to do it right there. And you know what, guys? It also says, when making this, let me make sure this is all the way down in here. When making this, guys, they say pour a stick of butter on top. And that's what I'm going to do. I've seen people take, you know, like a lot of square pieces and put it all over. I'm not going to do that. I've melted a stick of butter in the microwave, and I'm going to just pour it all over top. Pour it all over the top, baby. That's how we gonna do it. Pour it all over the top. I feel like I need to move that around, but I'm not gonna touch it, guys. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it in the oven just like that. And we're gonna let it bake for about 45 minutes. And we're gonna come back. And in the meantime, guys, I'm gonna take this macaroni that I've drained, and I'm gonna put it in one of these long pans. See over here? Okay, guys, and I'm gonna prep my macaroni. So we getting this thing off the ground, guys. We getting ready to eat pretty soon. All right, just hold on. Let me put this in the oven, and I'll come back to you. All right, guys. All right, guys. Here we go. I used 2 of these heavy creams. 2 of these. Then I put some cornstarch in the skillet. And I let that cook a little bit. And then I put some cheese. I put this cheese in there. In the heavy cream. And I put a stick of butter, guys. And this is what it turned out. It turned out just like this. The thickness that I want. And creamy. You see? And it tastes good. I put a little salt and pepper in there. So that's the way you want it, guys. You want it to be creamy. Just like this. Okay? So I stirred that up. And I spread it about. See, this is going to kind of swell a little bit, guys, because we got that little, we got the cornstarch mixed with the heavy cream and the cheese. So it's going to rise a little bit, okay? But, hey, that's what I wanted to do. And what I'm going to do, guys, put lots of cheese in there. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to top it off. I'm going to top it off. Matter of fact, I'm going to pour this cheese. I'm going to top it off with this Mexican cheese. It's got 4 types of cheese in here. Okay, it's got cheddar, it's got pepper jack, it's got some more other type of cheese. Hold on, guys. I'm going to have to get this cheese out this bag. And then I'm going to have to spread it about. Okay? Let's spread it about, guys. Spread it on top, because what we're going to do is we're going to bake it. Okay? We're going to bake it. Come on, cheese. Come on, cheese. Come on, cheese. Guess what? I want to put some more cheese on here. What is that in my... in my food, y'all? Okay, now I'll spread that out. I'm gonna put some hold on, guys. I'm gonna put some cheddar cheese on here. Mild cheddar. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Anyway, I'm gonna put some more cheese on the top, guys. I'm gonna sprinkle some more cheese on the top, so that's how that is. And my dump cake is in the oven cooking, guys. So let me put some more cheese and then put it in the oven. You'll see when it comes out. All right, hold on. All right, you all, I am finally done with Thanksgiving dinner. I did it a day before Thanksgiving so I can relax tomorrow, and I'm going to eat some of this good food tonight. I want you to see what I've done. Guys, you see here, this is the ham, okay? The juicy ham, guys. I'm going to end up slicing that. I will take a complete picture of the dishes on the plate, guys. That's the ham. This is the macaroni and cheese. Guys, I wanted to kind of at least dig in there so you can see what it looks like. Look at that. See that? Don't tell nobody. Wee. Okay. And this here, guys, is my homemade potato salad. Guys, got all the good stuff in it, you know, like I like it. Sweet relish, a little mustard, salt and pepper, a little mayo, a little mustard. I did say that already, right? And then you don't boil the potatoes too long because they'll be like mashed potatoes, and we don't want that. So, and I also leave the skin on. Guys, look at my peach cobbler, what did I say? Dump cake. It turned out pretty good, guys. Look at that. I told you. This is my first time, but I've seen it online, and I knew it was going to turn out the way I expected. A little powdery right there. That's okay, guys. That's going to turn out just fine. And guys, over here I have my wonderful dressing. You remember, guys, I told you that I was going to leave the leg quarters on top. I changed my mind because I want it to be really, really meaty, okay? So let me dig in so you can see what it looks like. Look at that. Look at that. See that, family? See that? See all that meat? And it ain't dry. Hello. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. It's juicy, baby. It's juicy, baby. Like Juicy be saying. And guys, I don't know if I walk you through my sweet potatoes, but what I did, I cut them up real good. I put a stick of butter in there. I put some cinnamon, nutmeg, vanilla extract, and some brown sugar. And guess what? And I let it sizzle. And I sizzle. And it sizzled. And guess, ooh, it tastes so good, guys. It caramelized. You see this here? Look at that. Don't hurt yourself. Look at that. Ooh, I can't wait. I can't wait. And guys, you guys know I was talking to you about my hog maws. My hog maws, child, I don't even have another silverware for that. Okay, I'll use this in here. I was talking to you about my hog maws. Since I don't have chitterlings, I cut these down real good and I clean them And baby, I dropped a whole jalapeno pepper in there, spice it up a little bit, and it is really tasty. Look at that, guys. And we also have our greens, mixture of greens. We got collard, mustard, turnip. Yeah. And what else I say? Collard, mustard, turnip. Yeah. And we have that in there. And guys, I'm telling you, I am going to indulge. I'm turning it with this bottom end because I don't like to transfer food to another pot. But yeah, guys, that's what we have. That's what we have. I did all of this myself. You guys, I'm a little baby chef here, But yeah, this is what I prepared for my Thanksgiving meal, guys. I'm glad you guys accompany me as I walk through this journey. If you guys want to learn how to prepare any of these dishes, go ahead and replay my video. And I'm sure you should be able to pick up on something that you can use. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to my page, go ahead and subscribe to Patricia E. Jackson, also known as PatriciaE-TV, guys. And subscribe. If you have not become a channel member, do so if you are able. And if you're not able, I still thank you for your support. Thumbs up, guys. Share this video. And guys, you have a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving. Much love. Take care. Bye-bye.